it's like I told you, two evenly matched teams. We got the breaks. We went different ways at different times, and ended up, right there at the end. Could win either way. So I thought both teams. I thought defensively we played very well. Offensively a little sporadic. Defensively much better than what we did up there. I thought they got a very good basketball game against us. Their defense was pretty good. We missed a lot of free throws. Everybody knows we make those free throws. It's 8 to 10 point game. That's the reason you play these games. And rivalry week. If you watched Duke and North Carolina last night, it was back and forth, a great game. So that's what you want. And the environment tonight. I've been waiting to see that in Little Rock for a long time. That was fun. That was fun to have people in the stands for a women's game like that. That makes it all worthwhile.
Questions for Coach Foley?
You guys haven't been a great free throw shooting team this year, but tonight was probably a little bit less than it has been. I mean, anything you can chalk that up to, or
nerves?
Yeah.
Nerves.
Yeah.
It's just like I say in those games, Shan struggles, and the reason they're fouling her. We need to get Shan out, but Shan does so much for us on defense that we can afford to leave her out. So, it's good moves on each one of us part to try to get stops and got them back in. But again, if we hit those free throws, it's a different game. That's reasonable.
There was a timeout in between her last two free throws there. What was the message, just in case ASU got a last shot like they did? I mean, what did you try?
We were just discussing, make sure everybody knew who they had, make sure we were ready to switch. Knew they were going. I thought they would try to attack the basket a little harder, take it to the hole. If there's 2 points next, and if we hit one, then we knew we were going to switch up the thing. And probably if it hit the last one, we would probably foul, call a timeout and foul, not let them have a chance. We didn't get that part, so I thought that defensive wise, we did a good job getting back, not letting them get an easy basket, and they had to throw up the shot.
Coach, any concern for your team moving forward? Of a possible letdown coming off a game this big?
Always, especially when you got to go on the road, especially when you're playing a team like Troy that can put up so many points. We spent a lot of energy out there tonight, and those legs, and we won't be able to do a whole lot tomorrow. So we'll have to focus on the film. I'd say Troy's in a great situation, but we got to be mature enough to come through.
You shot 48%, but you guys forced 23 turnovers. I mean, does that cancel it out a little bit, or is that kind of what saved you guys?
It does. I think us forcing turnovers, they couldn't get in the flow, knowing where they were going to get shots at. So I thought our defense was pretty solid.
Coach, you came down in the final seconds again. Did you expect a similar battle this time?
I did. I thought it'd be a good game. Unless just one team had a horrendous shoot tonight. I thought both teams run their offense pretty good. They attacked the basket. Both of us, I thought, attacked the basket well. So it's going to be a close game.
You guys identify yourselves as a team with your defense, So I mean, was that how important was that? Just considering how well they played against you guys up at their place, just to kind of that's the best offensive team in the league, just to kind of get your bearings and whatnot.
I think it was important for us to understand that we couldn't stop them. We couldn't get stops, and going into the tournament now, if we were to face each other again, at least we know up there. If we left up there, it wasn't very good food. We didn't get many stops up there until the end of the game. We got 4 or 5 stops right there in a row, and it gave us a chance to win up there. But here, at least consistently, we would get some stops here and there, and the kids felt good about themselves. So it was a good game.
Any final questions, Coach Foley? I know they don't like to say it probably around you, but did the players mention anything about redemption, trying to get?
I don't think so. I think they're smart enough. We talk enough. People, when you're playing on this level and our league's good enough, when you go out there, if you're not ready to play, you're going to be too much of people. And so our kids understand that, they know what was at stake tonight as far as, I talked about it yesterday. The main thing I told them, I don't get too caught up in these games, except I said, guys, this opportunity, we're probably having more fans here. I said, this is a fans game. This is a fans game. It's a fun game. If we lose, we get to keep playing. 3 weeks from now, if we lose, we're done. So it's not life or death right now. We can still get better in 3 weeks. But we need to do this for the fans. We've got great fans. We're chartering places that we've never got to do before. We're chartering tomorrow. Guys, that's what gives us opportunity to be the #1 team in the conference. Because when you don't have fans like we've got right now, and like I say, if we can get this kind of environment all the time, make it fun, win, win, have fun. This is what college basketball is about for me. This is what I come to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you, guys.